Welcome here once again as we are getting ready for some BJU Bruins volleyball. Apologies for the technical difficulties there. But this is kind of a weird scheduling quirk for the Bruins this year in that they only have 8 home matches all year. This is their first one. They've already played 9 on the road. And then they'll have almost 2 weeks before their next home match. So they'll have 7 home matches in a row. And then that's going to do it for home matches for the year. So kind of a just strange way it worked out this year, but that's the way it worked out. I'm Nate Warwick, ready to bring you the action here from the Davis Fieldhouse. Bruins off to a 5-4 start this year, but have won 4 in a row, only dropping 1 set in the process. All 4 of those were conference matchups. So a perfect 4-0 in conference, and they're taking on Brevard College. Tornadoes from relatively nearby Brevard, North Carolina, coming to town. These two teams have met 3 times previously. Bruins coming away victorious in all 3 of those thus far. You never know, new team, new year. Team's just about ready to get underway here. Bruins are in the light blue on the right side of the net. Brevard in the navy on the left. Bruins will get to serve first, and we are underway. Best 3 out of 5. Each set goes to 25, win by 2, and Brevard will strike first. Serve is low and hard, dug up successfully, and it's going to be a double hit on the set. Something the officials are going to be watching for very closely. Another serve upcoming here for Ashley Hoxett. Clean reception here. Attack is beautifully placed. That's Faith Blaylock, sophomore out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, coming up with the first Bruin point here this evening. Serve is not quite going to crawl over. Hit the top of the tape and couldn't quite make it. That was Catherine Hoops, freshman out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Over on Brevard's side, it'll be Kendall Rockstad taking the serve. That one strong to the back corner. Set successfully, tapped over softly. Setter attack there is perfect. That's Jackson Temicki, freshman out of Valrico, Florida. And Brevard off to the early 3-1 lead. Another one back corner, almost the exact same location as before. A little bit of struggle for the Bruins on the attack right now, not quite connecting well. That's a good set there, blocked. As there on the block was both Temicki and McKenna Parkins. Brevard off to a quick start here. Rockstad continuing to serve. Deep center this time. Set over to Timber Cruz. Good dig on the backside. That was Rockstad getting to it. Good chance here for the Bruins to set up their offense. Strong strike, and it was not touched. And it goes out the back. 6-1 start here for the Tornadoes. That one, another deep middle serve. Here's Cruz. That one's going to deflect off of Rockstad. And the Bruins able to stop the bleeding here. Also substitution as out goes Emma Riddle. And in comes Camila Silva. On the serve for the Bruins will be Caitlin Landcrone. Middle depth serve. Big attack off the block and down for the kill. McKenna Parkins, junior out of Marion, North Carolina, gets the serve back to the Tornadoes. Substitution for Brevard is Blair Nance. Checks in up front. Meanwhile, Caitlin Presley will serve. It's a good serve set up here. Well hit and just barely out of bounds. That was a good effort by Silva and narrowly missed the sideline. Presley will serve once again. It's a good pass. And that one goes all the way down the net and finds its way over. That one had a good little travel down the net as Faith Blaylock gets the friendly roll at the end of it. And that'll give it back to the Bruins, trailing 8-3 here in the first set. Serve is short middle. Not a great pass forward, but a pretty good set. And coming up short on the attack there was Nance. Serve here for Eden Swihart. Sophomore out of Goshen, Indiana. Good serve. Took a diving effort. Good chance here for the Bruins once again. Set up for Cruz. Back corner, and it's good. Well placed there by Timber Cruz, and Bruins starting to get a little bit of momentum back here after giving up a decently sizable lead early. Good set. Soft touch. Landcrone is there. Back to Silva. Popped up. Chance for a cross set here. Nance going down the line. Easily defended. Back to Cruz. Strong and out. Didn't miss by much, but is out the back. Substitution here is out goes Parkins. And into serve is Grace Pukas, senior out of Valrico, Florida. That one's hit strongly by Silva, but defended well. Block gets that one for the Bruins. Try to tap it over. Great effort. As the Bruins look like they were going to have to lose that one. Now have a chance. See what they can do with this third hit here. Back corner. Got it. Well executed there is Catherine Hoops. Comes up with the kill. Timber Cruz back to serve. Bruins trailing by just 3 now, 6-9. Served straight down the middle. Outside, strong hit. Landcrone, no problem with that one. Backside. This could come all the way across. Tap down, and nobody went for it. Temicki was able to receive it fine, but then Brevard, a little bit of miscommunication, just kind of watched it fall to the floor. And Cruz will serve once again. She is currently the team leader in aces, 16 on the season coming into this match, but that one is deep out the back, and Brevard will take back over. Substitution here is that's going to be Temicki out and Rockstad in. Great strike as it's Hoops once again able to power it through the block. That'll send Silva back to serve for the Bruins. Good serve. That's off the double block, but they can't quite recover. Got a big chunk of it, but fell just far enough behind. Silva out and Landcrone back in. Back to serve is going to be Logan Pretty out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Well received. Set up here. Riddle! That's a beauty. Emma Riddle, the lone senior on the squad, showing out with a great attack there out of Royal Palm Beach, Florida. Hoops back to serve. Good serve, not a good reception. The Bruins are within 1. Bruins trailed 7-1 early, but it bounced back nicely. We're on the verge of tying this one up. Another good serve comes all the way back across, and Riddle says thank you very much. That one served up to her on a silver platter. And she did not waste the opportunity. All tied up at 11. Another good serve. And again, a little bit of struggle on the reception. Good recovery by the Bruins. Chance here on offense. This one back corner, just deep. Good effort on that one. Had the right idea. Put it just a bit too far. And Brevard will take over. Ashley Hoxett will be on the serve. A little bit of miscommunication. Bruins stay with it, though. Back corner, and it's perfect. Nice recovery. Not only they avoid any disasters, got a really nice placed attack out of it. And the point tied back up at 12. Another good serve. Chance for an attack, blocked, but out of bounds. That will send Rockstad back to serve. Good reception by Landcrone. Soft tap. That's not going to make it over. 4 hits on the Bruins. Rockstad will go again. Set up here for Cruz. Track down. This is going to be a tough one to save, and it's going to go all the way into the bench. This will be a Bruins point. Riddle out, Silva in. And Landcrone back to serve. From one libero to the other. Good dig by Landcrone. Set up here, powers it through, diving effort, not going to get back over. Give the kill to Blaylock. All tied up at 14. Set up well, nice dig. Tough play there, and beautifully tapped as Timber Cruz finds the hole. How about that dig, though, by Hoops? Getting down for it. Great save on that one to keep it alive, and the Bruins have the lead. 15-14. Short serve. Good effort just getting back to that one. And the block is there. Another chance for Brevard. That's going to be a tough one. Another miscommunication as looked like they weren't sure whether it was going to be Presley or Pretty going for that one. We're going to have our first timeout from Coach Abby Party for the Tornadoes as the Bruins have stormed back after trailing early. They now lead 16-14. In case you're unfamiliar, both coaches have 2 timeouts per set. No more, no less. Use them or lose them. You can't carry any over from one set to another. So this is the first timeout either coach has taken. Bruins looked like they were in trouble early, but Coach Denny just let them work through it, and her players turned it around. As always, she has put an excellent squad out on the floor. Year in, year out, Bruins are definitely contenders. While we're in the timeout, I want to encourage you to check out Chick-fil-A of Taylor's. They're one of the proud partners of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton. Encourage you to check them out. And in case you have not heard, they do have a new shake now. They have finally have a fall shake. It's autumn spice. So tried one the other day. It's very good. Highly recommend. Serve from Landcrone is a good one. Well received. Out to the outside. Powered into the middle and well placed. As McKenna Parkins responds well out of the timeout. Comes up with the kill. Gets the Tornadoes back within one. And it'll send Caitlin Presley back to serve. Good serve, received well. That one blocked. Over to the other side this time, blocked again. And again, that was the combination of Parkins and Tamicki. We're all tied at 16. Serve goes the reception goes the wrong way. Free ball here for the Tornadoes. And sent to the back corner, well placed. Brevard getting some good production out of McKenna Parkins on this rotation. Brevard back up by 1. Another serve coming from Presley. This one received much better. Set over for Cruz. Received by Haggerty. Soft touch. Cruz is there. Soft touch. That one hit the wrong direction. Kept alive, though. It'll be a free ball. Kept over. Back set. Into the middle, and that's a kill. Blaylock ties it up. And she will sub out. As coming in to serve is Swihart. Back corner. Not a great reception, but it is kept alive. And then, again, that miscommunication as both Presley and Haggerty went for it, then both turned away at the same time and falls harmlessly between them. Seen a few of those crop up here and there in this first set for Brevard. Short serve. Another tough reception. Good job getting the attack over, though. Back for Cruz. Back corner. Too much for Haggerty. Timber Cruz with the kill. She is one of the 2 people on the roster who are from South Carolina. She's from nearby Greer, just down the road. The other South Carolinian is Ann Lloyd from Moore, South Carolina. Service error gives it back to Brevard. Bruins still lead by 1 as Grace Pukas back to serve for Brevard. Well received, great pass. A little bit of struggle on the set, though. They do get it over. Back row attack. Lancron, good pass. Over to Cruz, blocked, kept alive. Setter's dump is perfect. Bruins now lead by 2, 20-18. Cruz back to serve. Number of the fans getting on their feet. Bruins now 5 points away from taking their first set of the season here at home. Now it goes the wrong way on the serve reception. This is going to be a free ball. Great chance for the Bruins. Off the block, kept alive. Tough angle. Good job getting it over. Tap down. Getting out of the way. Kept alive. Going to be a free ball. Lancron gets it over. Longest rally of the match thus far. Nice job by Swihart on the dig. Other side, cross, and it's good! Catherine Hoops delivers. Longest point of the match thus far. And it puts the Bruins 3 points ahead. Second and final timeout by the Tornadoes. Well, we have got an exciting one here in the home opener thus far. I want to tell you about Cambria Hotel of Greenville. It's the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. It's located just off Woodruff Road. And Cambria is a brand new hotel. It offers great amenities and a beautiful facility. You can book your next stay online at choicehotels.com. Well, the Bruins have certainly turned this set around. We're trailing 7-1 early. Started to take control near the middle of the set and now have a 3-point lead. 21-18, and as has been the case really all season, they have gotten contributions from all over. There isn't any one person that just jumps out at you on the stat sheet when it comes to the attacks. They have 5 different players that have between 53 and 70 kills coming into this match, so they really get production from all over the court. And again, riding that 4-match winning streak, they have shaken off a slow start. So Brevard is out of timeouts for the set. Bruins still have both of theirs in their pocket if they need them. Cruz on the serve. It's a good one. Well received, though. The attack off the block. Good pass. Haggerty with the dig. Back across. Attack is going to be received relatively easily by Swihart. Off the block and down. It's Silva with the kill. Three points away now for the Bruins. That one into the net. Has been a little bit of a struggle for the Bruins. A few service errors here in this first set. They'll send the libero Haggerty back to serve for Brevard. 3 points down. The Bruins 3 points away. Passed across. Here's Hoops. Goes soft with it. Brevard responds in kind. Hoops brings the power that time, but it's blocked. As Rockstad and Nance were there on the defense. Another serve upcoming for Haggerty. Receive well. That one's down the line and good. Silva with another kill, and the Bruins are within 2. Riddle checks in. Landcrone out. Silva back to serve. Bruins trying to close out this first set. It's a good serve. Tough reception. Good dig by Swihart. Over to Hoops. And it's a block. Once again, Rockstad and Nance. Landcrone in, Silva out. Nance out. And into serve is Pukas. 23-20, or excuse me, that is Pretty. My apologies. Just barely tapping it over, but getting it in. Nice adjustment there by Emma Riddle. And it's set point for the Bruins. And Hoops will be back to serve to try to close out this first set. Strong serve. Short set and well placed. Well executed there by Brevard, and they stave off one set point. Bruins still have 2 more chances to clinch it, though. Ashley hawks it back to serve for the Tornadoes. For the set. Good dig by Hawksett. Through the block, and that's down. Brevard 2 of 2 on set points saved. And we are going to have a Bruins timeout. Their first. Coach Denny still with still with 1 more if she decides she needs to use it. Well, the Bruins look like they were about to put this one away, but back-to-back points from Brevard has them on the brink of a tie. And in case you're not aware, these matches are, each set is win by 2. So if Brevard does get the next point, the victor of the set will have to have a minimum of 26 points. Third set point chance here for the Bruins. Another serve upcoming for Hawksett. Here we go. Again, Bruins with 1 more timeout if they need it. Here we go. 24-23. Tough reception. Kept alive. Soft touch. Haggerty is there. Trying to get the tie. It's blocked! Catherine Hoops with the rejection, and that'll do it for the first set. Gets a friendly shove from her teammates. Big play there to close out set number 1, and the Bruins take the first set by the minimum margin, 25-23. Just about ready for set number 2 here. Bruins coming away with set 1 in a thriller, 25-23. Teams have switched sides, so Bruins now on the left, Brevard on the right. Now, during the height of COVID, teams did not switch benches, so they would just stay on whatever side they started on, but we are back to switching back and forth between sets. So you'll see that between each set, 2 teams will swap sides. Bruins started serving in the first set, so it should be the Tornadoes starting serving here in the second. Remember, it's best 3 out of 5 sets. Bruins come away with the first. And here comes Brevard. Logan Pretty will be serving first. Brevard got off to a very fast start in the first set, led 7-1. But the Bruins battled back and ended up taking it by the minimum margin. Another quick start for Brevard as it's an ace. Start things off for Pretty. That's strong block at the front. I believe that was Rockstad. Came up with it. Soft touch. Kept alive. Big strike off the block, kept alive, and I can't see what I think it was a net violation. Hard to tell with the officials back to me, but I believe that's what he called. Serve is off the tape and down. Service error for Brevard, gives it back to the Bruins. Serve is deep. That one is questionable whether or not it would have been too deep, but it became irrelevant after it caught a tornado on the way. Brevard takes back over as Ashley hawks it. Will be on the serve. That one goes the wrong direction. Nice save. Landcrone's going to drill this one. Does get it back over. Chance here. Soft touch. Landcrone on the dig. Out to the outside. Cruz gets blocked. And Brevard has been all over a lot of these attacks. Up top, a lot of blocks here in this match thus far. Landcrone gets a piece of it. That's a well-placed ball. Comes all the way back over, but then the Bruins return the favor. And just a little out of sorts here early. Caitlin Presley able to take advantage. And Brevard once again out to a quick start, leading 6-2 here in the second. Bruins were able to overcome it in the first, but would prefer to get back on the right side of the scoreboard as soon as possible. That one well played as Timber Cruz puts it up and over the block. Found the soft spot in the coverage, and it's 3-6. Landcrone back to serve. Good serve, and that's an ace. Caitlin Landcrone. She had 7 aces coming into the match on the season. Adds another to the tally there. That one well received. Nice dig. Getting it over was Silva. Big attack. Nice dig by Landcrone. Comes all the way back across. Landcrone will have to set this one. She does so. Cruz going for the soft touch once again. Landcrone covering that one. Sets it up off the block, but out of bounds. Parkins and Rockstad have been a good combo for Brevard up top on the block, but not able to keep that one in bounds. And the Bruins within one, 5-6. Another serve upcoming for Landcrone. Another short one. And that one into the net for Parkins, and we're all tied up at 6. Well received. Passed over. Huge strike. One of the hardest hit balls of the evening. Comes from Caitlin Presley, and it finds the floor for a kill. Brevard back up by 1. Set up, soft touch. We're trying to find that gap behind the blocker since the blockers have been very effective for Brevard today. And it's a tough skill. You have to have just enough on it to get over the block, but not so much on it that gives the players behind time to recover. Definitely a tricky skill. That one going wide. She thought it was touched, and it was. Silva looked over to the official right away to see if he saw what she thought was the case, and the official agreed. 7-8. Bruins trail by 1. And it'll be Swihart back to serve. Good serve by Swihart. And I think that was a net violation. Yes, it was. It's going to go against Jackson Tumicki. We're all tied at 8. Another serve for Swihart. Going back corner. Received well by Haggerty. And that one's skied. Parkins had a really good first set, but she's come up with a couple unforced errors here in the second. Another good serve, and it's an ace. Swihart continues her good run from behind the service line. Bruins lead by 2. Again, the Bruins have overcome a slow start. They trailed 6-2 to start this set, and now they'll get a free ball. Yeah, that one's blocked initially. Second chance. Backside, too strong. Cruz got a little bit too much on it. Goes back to Brevard. Nance in for Pretty up front. Over to Cruz. Went down the line. No problem on the reception. Attack from the back. Good dig. Over to Cruz again. That one off the block. Comes all the way back over to the Bruins side. Another chance for Cruz. Had the right idea, but too sharp of an angle. Couldn't get it down in bounds. And we're tied at 10. Another serve upcoming here for Presley. Good serve reception. Going to the back this time. Lobbing back corner. No problem for Brevard on the reception. And a little bit of redemption there for Parkins. Made a couple errors. Didn't make any errors on that one. Comes up with the kill, and Tornadoes back in front, 11-10. Another serve upcoming for Presley. Good pass, good set. Off the net. Tough dig, but recovered. Free ball for the Bruins. Set across for Cruz, and that's blocked. To Mickey and Nance. This is a nice run for Presley. He's turned a 2-point deficit into a 2-point lead. Bruins eager to get her off the service line. Another back row attack. That one out of bounds. Hit the antenna on the attack, and that's another attack error for Parkins. Cruz back to serve for the Bruins. They trail by 1. Going back corner, misplay by Haggerty. And it's an ace. Adds to her team leading total. High serve. And a free ball for the Bruins. Good chance here. Dug successfully by Haggerty after the block got a piece of it. Dug by Hoops over on the Bruins side. Soft touch, diving effort by Haggerty keeps it alive. Back corner, and Landcrone got a piece of it but couldn't keep it in. And Brevard will take over. Pukas in for Parkins, and Pukas will serve. That one, was it blocked out of bounds? Yes, it was. Just waiting to see if it was touched or if it hit only the net. So that will be a kill for Silva, who is now back to serve. All tied at 13 apiece. But with Bruins with the important set in the hand. That's a diving effort for Cruz, but couldn't get underneath it. Or excuse me, that was Swihart on the diving effort. Another nail-biter of a set playing out before us. Bruins won the first one just 25-23. This one looking to head toward that territory as well. And that one's mishit by Riddle. Bit of a tough angle to attack that from. And we're going to have the first Bruins timeout as they trail by 2, 15-13. Coach Denny will use her first of the set. Well, fans, encourage you to check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins. At bjubruins.com, you'll be able to see results of the game, feature stories on players and coaches, check out upcoming schedules, lots of other great stuff, all at bjubruins.com. As mentioned, this is a kind of an odd year for the Bruins volleyball team, as they normally have significantly more home matches than they have this year. They have just 8. This is their first one. They've already played 9 matches away from the Davis Fieldhouse. Then after this game, they have almost 2 weeks before their next home game, but then they play 7 home matches in a row. And then they're on the road again for the remainder of the season. So, bit odd the way it worked out, but that's just the way it goes. So, Bruins had a little bit of a slow start to the season in terms of wins and losses, but they have definitely picked up steam here over the recent matches as they have swept through the early conference part of their slate. Won all 4 matches. Only dropped 1 set along the way. That one too strong by Riddle. And Brevard now up by 3. Haggerty continues to serve. Strong down the outside. Was it touched? No. Another attack error for the Bruins. A little bit of self-inflicted wounds for both sides in this set. Good dig on the backside. That one off the block, and 3 players all going for it. None of them could get it. And Brevard has reopened up a 5-point lead. They led 6-2 early. Bruins took the lead 10-8. And since then, it has been mostly Brevard. Set across. Off the top of the net. Haggerty gets a lot of it. Set across. Blocked again. And that block up front has just been incredibly effective for Brevard. Bruins have to find some way either around it or over it, because Brevard has been sending a double block on pretty much every attack. Tried a setter's dump there. Unsuccessful. Nice diving effort by Landcrone. Set up here. Free ball. And it's inbounds. They let it go thinking it would go wide. And it just caught the line. Big break there for the Bruins. They still trail by 5, but at least they have the serve now. Still have one more timeout to use. Setter's dump on the opposite side. Again, well defended. Soft touch, and not going to be able to keep that one alive. Bruins trim the deficit to 4. Will continue to be Hoops on the serve. I should clarify, this is Kirsten Hoops. There are 2 Hoops on the Bruins team, as Catherine Hoops came up with the big set-sealing block in the first set. And another block up front. This is Rockstad. Bruins have to figure out something else on offense, as right now it seems like the Brevard block has their number. Pretty on the serve. That one blocked, but kept in play. That one into the net. Attack error for Catherine Hoops, and Brevard getting close to tying up this match. Coach Denny still with that one timeout to use if she needs it. Bruins trail by 6. Largest deficit of the set thus far. Big hit there as Riddle with an emphatic strike gets the Bruins the serve back. It's probably the hardest hit ball by any Bruin, if not by any player in this game. Trying to answer and doing so successfully is Hoxett. And she'll rotate back to serve. Parkins back in for Pukas. And second timeout for the Bruins. So they trailed by 6 here late in the second set. These teams have only played each other 3 times. Bruins have won all 3, but one of them was a 3-1 victory. Right now, Tornadoes have seemed to make some good adjustments on defense, and it's giving the Bruins attack fits. See what they can come up with and try to counter what the Tornadoes are doing. Right now, very much in danger of having this match tied at 1 set apiece. Brevard just 3 points away from taking set number 2. Brevard, by the way, is 2-4 on the season thus far. Won their first 2, lost their last 4, but as with a lot of the Bruins' losses, some of them against some pretty stiff competition. Miss hit, kept alive, and tracked down by Haggerty. Free ball for the Bruins. It's a great opportunity here. And mistimed on the attack. Free chance back the other way. Landcrone with a good dig. Not a lot on that attack. Received pretty easily. Good dig there. Nicely done by Kirsten Hoops. Backside, and that's going to be a kill. Hoxett not able to get enough of it. Bruins staying alive. Riddle out and Silva in as Landcrone back to serve. Looked like it would have been deep. Haggerty hit it anyway. Free ball. And that one off the block and down. Kill goes down for Timber Cruz. Bruins within 4. The second official having a conversation with Coach Party about something. Whatever it was seems to have been resolved, and on we go. Good serve for Landcrone. Big strike. Well dug, though. And too strong. Blaylock had too much on it. And now Brevard 2 points away. Rockstad will serve. Also, Brevard still sitting on both of their timeouts. Big strike, but well dug. And tap down as Blaylock gets the kill. Blaylock will sub out as Swihart will come in and will serve. 23-19. Brevard still in the lead. Bruins trying to mount a late comeback, and that'll help. That's a kill. See if we get our first time out here from Coach Party. Not right now. If the Bruins score again, I would be shocked if she does not use one. That's off the block, kept alive. Chance here for Cruz. Goes far side. Haggerty was there. The attack is off the block. Good chance here for the Bruins. Off the block again. They've gotten a piece of most attacks. Blocked successfully by the Bruins that time. Soft touch. Well covered. Another long point. We haven't had a lot of these. Good dig. Chance here for Cruz. Off of Haggerty, and it will drop. Long rally, and it goes the Bruins' way. They have won both extended points in this match, had one in the first set, and there's the timeout. As expected, Coach Party going to use her first timeout here as the Bruins have narrowed it to just a 2-point deficit. They trailed by 6, but their margin for error is almost non-existent as Brevard just 2 points away from taking the second set. But showing a nice spirited comeback attempt at the very least. Still very much alive in this one. Just 2 points down. An incredible team effort on both sides as that was the longest point of the second set. And if the Bruins do end up completing what would be a very impressive comeback in this one, that'll be one of the linchpin points that defined it. Brevard does still have the 2-point lead though. .15 seconds left in this timeout. And again, Brevard does have one more timeout to use. Bruins have used both of theirs. 21-23, Bruins with the serve. Swihart behind the line with the ball. Here we go. Bruins trying to mount what would be a very impressive comeback. That one's off the block, kept alive. Chance for Cruz. Good dig. Bit of a tough angle. Should be relatively easy for the Bruins here. Off the block and down, it's a kill for Silva. And the Bruins only trail by 1. Some clutch play late here in the set. Bruins 1 point away from tying. They had trailed by 6 late in the set. Trying to get that. Ooh, that looked like a double hit. It does get over. Here's Cruz trying to find the soft spot in the coverage. Attack, good dig. Tracked down, kept alive. Big attack, too big. And it is set point Brevard, 24-22. I really thought there was a double hit on that earlier in the point, but officials obviously have a better view than I do. That sure looked suspect. Setter's dump, just barely kept alive. Bruins on their last chance here. Set point. That one hit well, good dig. Another chance for Brevard. Dug successfully. Back row attack. Off the block. Soft touch, and that's the set. Brevard staves off the late comeback attempts and takes it 25-22. Good effort by the Bruins, but ultimately this one is all tied up at 1 set apiece. Well, we have a good one brewing here at the Davis Fieldhouse. It's the Lady Bruins home opener for the volleyball season. They've already played 9 matches, but this is their first one at home. Tells you a little bit about the way the season has been so far. But it is tied at 1 set apiece. Both of them have been very close. Bruins took the first one 25-23. Brevard took the second 25-22. Best 3 out of 5. So it'll be guaranteed at least 2 more sets. But both teams, of course, wanting to grab this potentially pivotal 3rd set. Bruins have gotten off to sluggish starts in both of the first 2 sets. Overcame it permanently on the first set, overcame it temporarily on the second. But they would love to not be down 5 or 6 early on. We'll see how it goes. Bruins will serve first. They are back on the right side. Brevard back on the left. Looks like the usual suspects out there on both sides. And Timber Cruz will start things off here for the Bruins in set number 3. Receive well, goes almost all the way to the net. Soft tap over. Bruins receive it well. Good take on the backside. Another chance for Brevard going deep. And nice job there by Swihart, turning away, making sure that didn't hit her. Oh, but they're saying it did. Bruins are all ready to serve. Swihart thought she had avoided it. Bruins did not think they touched that one. Official felt otherwise. Great diving save by Landcrone. Beautiful dig. Another chance for Brevard, though. Landcrone, another dig. Soft touch. Defended well. Backside, and that one was definitely touched by Swihart. No question on that one. And has been the theme. Brevard taking control early. They take the first 2 points. That one blocked. Nice job keeping it alive. Soft touch. There we go. Catherine Hoops gets the Bruins on the board. Allison Silva back to serve. Landcrone out, Riddle in up front. Kind of humorous, have all the multiples of 5 up front. You have number 5, Kirsten Hoops, number 10, Catherine Hoops, and number 15, Emma Riddle. And it's going to be Catherine Hoops comes up with a kill there. So the Bruins bounce back quickly, tie things up at 2. Well, both of the first 2 sets have been highly entertaining and very much down to the wire. Expect no less here from the third. The big theme of the second was how well Brevard's block did against the Bruins' attack. We'll see if they what tactical changes they might make to try to combat that. Great effort, but not quite able to keep it alive. Swihart going to the ground for that one. Landcrone back in for Silva. Back to serve is Rockstad. That one caught the tape, but does get over. Over to Hoops, and that's a beauty. Catherine Hoops placed that one perfectly. Haggerty back in for Rockstad on the Brevard side. And we've got Blaylock in for Swihart on the Bruins side. That's a great serve. just barely kept it alive, and in on the backside. Brevard takes back over. Presley on the serve. She had a pretty pivotal big serving run in the second set. That one blocked, diving effort, and they're going to say no, 4 hits. It was not blocked, it just hit the net. Substitution here is Nance in for Pretty. Presley will serve once again. Ooh, that one might have been deep. That one definitely is, however. Blaylock got too much on it. Brevard 6-3 ahead now. Set across. What happened? I'm trying to figure. That looked like a beautiful play. I don't know what's going on. Coach Denny having a conversation with the second official. I don't know what the call was. They've given Brevard a point, but I don't know why. Well, that one soars out the back. The second official called something. I don't know if he called that one of the Bruins moved early or what, but Coach Denny did not seem to be overly thrilled by the decision. Kept alive. Here's that one goes the wrong way. Haggerty keeps it alive. Free ball for the Bruins. Misplayed. Does get over, however. Attacked off the net, and that'll drop down for Brevard point. And once again, the Bruins in a big hole early. They just have really struggled in each of the beginning of the 3 sets. Like I said, they were able to overcome it in the first set. They were down 7-1 and still came back to win it, but it is not a good blueprint. Riddle will pick up a kill. Nicely done. Narrows the deficit to 3. Riddle out and Silva in. Ooh, also we're going to have a new substitution here is Kyra Rickard. Going to come in. Sophomore out of Wilmington, North Carolina. And that one's going to find the floor. Brevard back up by 4. Back to serve is Haggerty. Here's Silva, and that is long. Looked good, but just put a touch too much on it. Again, some self-inflicted wounds here for the Bruins. Tough set there. It's a strong strike. Landcrone able to save it. Tap back by Silva. Tornadoes back on the attack, and it's in the gap. 11-5. And Brevard threatening to run away with this one. Still early in the set, but Bruins need to find an answer. Cruz gets blocked. Timeout Bruins as they trail by 7 here in the third, 12-5. Well, with nationwide capabilities, Ronald Blue Trust provides wealth management strategies and trust services based on biblical principles to help clients make wise financial decisions, live generously, and leave a lasting legacy. You can find out more at ronblue.com/Greenville. Well, the Bruins desperately in need of some answers here, as it looked like they were starting to put some things together late in the second set. Didn't end up pulling out the set, but did get a nice mini run there at the end. but they have looked very out of sorts here in the third. It has been all Brevard here, leading 12-5. It's the first time out for Coach Denny, so she still has one more. Brevard with both of theirs remaining. Here's Cruz. Back corner, well defended. And across, blocked up front. Nicely done there by Rickard and Silva. Swihart back to serve. Bruins could really use a few points in a row here. Can't get it all back. You only get one back at a time, but like to get a few ones strung together. Here's Cruz, back corner, and it's in. No, it's out. Just barely missed. Bruins appealing. And the appeal is denied. Coach Denny not overly thrilled about that either. Talking with the second official. Has a few words for the main official as well, it looked like. Can't really hear it from up here, just going by overall body language. Good reception on the serve. Here's Cruz. And they're trying to go over that block. But you really have to have pinpoint accuracy for that. Speaking of pinpoint accuracy, how about Silva putting it right in the corner? No question about that one being in or out. And it's come full rotation for the Bruins, and Cruz is back up on the serve. Good dig on the backside by Swihart. Hoops blocked. Parkins in for Pukas. And hawks it back to serve. That one goes toward the bench, and good effort by Silva, but not able to save it. Goes down as an ace. Largest lead of any set by either team. Brevard leading by 8 here in the third. Bruins have already burned one timeout. Only have one left to use. Set up for Silva. Another block. Brevard has been all over it. Second set, and even more so in the third. Threatening to go up by double digits. And that one is going to get down for a Tornadoes point. And the lead is 10, 17-7. First two sets were incredibly close. This one not so much as of now. Bruins use their second and final timeout. They have not been able to find any answers on offense when they've tried to go power. It's been blocked. When they've tried to go around the block, it's been well covered. They just have not been able to find any consistent answer for this Brevard defense. And credit the Tornadoes. They've come through with a number of well-placed kills, and of course the defense has been very good here in the last couple sets. But looking like a completely different Bruins team from the one we saw in the second half of the first set. One of the great things about volleyball, though, is that it's an untimed sport. You can, no matter how much you're down, you can always theoretically come back until the set is officially over. And that's going to go down as an ace. Definitely not the way the Bruins wanted to come out of the timeout. That one goes the wrong way on the reception as well. Going to be a free ball. Another good chance for the Tornadoes. They waste it, though, and Bruins will get a golden opportunity now. Set up for Hoops. Off the block and down. Catherine Hoops takes advantage. Bruins will get the serve back, and it will be Silva. Just barely crawls over the net. It barely counts. Over to Hoops. Oh! I actually thought that was in anyway. They said it was tipped, so it does go to the Bruins, but I sure thought that caught the back line. I know I'm not as close as the official is, but man, from here that looked like it caught the line. As it is, it's tipped, so it doesn't technically matter. Great kill for Brevard, and they're back up by 10. Rockstad will try to get the Tornadoes a little closer. Bruins trying to see if they can pull some sort of miracle out of here. Well, that'll help. Catherine Hoops, nice soft touch over the block. It'll send Kirsten Hoops back to serve. Once again, Rickard in up front. Joining Catherine Hoops and Emma Riddle. Soft touch. Dug successfully. Here's Hoops. Set over here for Rickard. Blocked. And that'll be yet another point for Brevard. 20-10. Bruins out of timeouts. And Presley serving. Great kill there. Oh, no, it's kept alive. What defense. Had a ton of power on it. Incredible save by the Tornadoes. And then they get the soft touch over the top for the point. Looked like Rickard was going to have a beautiful kill, and an incredible dig by Brevard ends up giving them the largest lead of the set at 11. Rickard tries to go over the top. Dug by Hoxett. And that's going to find the floor as well. And Brevard pouring it on here in the third set. Blaylock in for Rickard. Well, you never would have guessed we'd see this scoreline after watching those first two sets. But that is the way it's been. Really interested to see what the Bruins do between the third and fourth sets, as it's now 24-10. To prevent the fourth set looking like this one. Serving for the set here. It'll be a free ball. Good dig. Nicely done by Cruz. Off the block and down. So Catherine Hoops staves off one set point. See how many the Bruins can save before the magic runs out. Good serve. Well received, though. Backside, well defended. Set across, blocked, kept alive. Back over. Over the block, and that'll do it. 25-11. Totally different story in the third from the first two. And Brevard now has a 2-1 lead in sets. Bruins will have to dig deep here. Try to see if they can force a fifth. Definitely not the way they envisioned the third set going. Set number 4 here between the Bruins and Brevard as the Tornadoes took the third set in incredibly decisive fashion, 25-11, after two very close first sets where the Bruins took the first one 25-23. Brevard got the second one 25-22, but it was all Brevard in the third, and they will serve first as well here in the fourth. Brevard wins this set, it's all over. If the Bruins win it, we will go to a decisive fifth set that will be played to just 15 instead of 25. Win by 2 rules still apply, and teams will switch sides when one of the teams reaches 8 points. But the Bruins have to win this set for that to be relevant. And for that to happen, they're going to have to look night and day different from the team that was out there in the third set. See if the Bruins can come up with any answers here, as Brevard just thoroughly dominated that entire third set, pretty much start to finish. Everything was clicking, and the Bruins just couldn't find any rhythm. New set. See what happens. We are underway. Back corner, and Bruins strike first. Courtesy of Camila Silva. Timber Cruz on the serve. Well received. Good pass. Cross court. Out. Just barely. Didn't miss by much. But the Bruins do lead 2-0. Short serve. Covered well. Down the line. Dug successfully. Another chance for the Bruins. It'll go over. Cruz comes all the way back. Cruz tries again. Silva, tries again. Good dig. Set up here. Another chance. Again, Silva is stymied. Back across. Good dig. Silva pushes to the back. Long rally here. Didn't have any super long ones in the third. And this one's going to go the way of Brevard, courtesy of Caitlin Presley, who is actually the only player for Brevard College who is actually from Brevard. Chance here for the Tornadoes. Blocked! Something the Bruins haven't gotten a lot of in the last couple sets, but they get it there. Catherine Hoops and Kyra Rickard. Bruins definitely off to a better start in this set than in any of the previous three. Landcrone on the serve. Big strike, and that is touched. And we'll go to Rockstad and the Tornadoes. And miss hit by Silva. We're tied up at 3. That one looked like it was going deep for sure. Bruins do play it though. Here's Silva. That one is going deep and it's out. Tack errors have been a big problem for the Bruins. Shows up again there. Get a gift back though, as it's a service error from Rockstad, who swaps out for Haggerty. Silva will go back to serve. All tied up at 4 here in the fourth, but Brevard leading 2-1. And there's another service error. Bruins just give it right back. Not a good rotation here for Silva. 3 errors in the last 4 points. And she will check out for Swihart. Tapped over. Defended well. Blocked initially. Tornadoes stay with it. It'll be a free ball. Good pass. Good set. Defended well, though. Aren't many attacks that the block isn't getting a piece of, and that one goes out of bounds. Just barely past the line. Bruins catch a bit of a break there, and we're tied back up at 5. Catherine Hoops going to try to put the Bruins back up. It's a good serve. Well received, though. Big strike, and it's out again. So Brevard now with the number of attack errors in this fourth set. Another good serve, another good reception. Soft touch, Hoops is there. Setter's dump is good. Kirsten Hoops will be credited with the kill on that one. Bruins up by 2. A good pass, setter's dump, and the favor is returned right there. Brevard will take back over. Pukas into serve for Parkins. Set up here for Riddle. And that one's blocked out of bounds. Or, I guess you'd say the dig attempt went out of bounds. Riddle back to serve. She really doesn't serve very often. Yeah, it's going to be one and done as the attack goes into the net. And Riddle comes out for Lancrone. Haggerty on the serve for Brevard. That one sent too far, and then the attack goes too far as well. And a bit of a sloppy set. Both teams with a number of errors. Haven't been a lot of just pure winners. There's one, though. Second one of the set for Kirsten Hoops. Freshman setter. Come up with a couple big plays here in the fourth. Silva back in, hoping for a better rotation this time. Gets it started with a block. Back across the other way. Almost blocked it again and pinballed around it before it found the floor. We're all tied up at 9. It's going to be Pretty back to serve. This set definitely looking more like the first two than the third. Silva with a big kill. Nice play for the sophomore. We'll send Cruz back to serve. Good serve, barely dug, and it's going to be out of bounds. Off the antenna. Give Cruz another ace. And the Bruins will take all those they can get right now. It's a do-or-die set for them, trailing 2-1. Need this one to keep it alive. Good diving attempt there by Lancrone. Keeps it alive. Will be a free ball for the Tornadoes, but at least kept it alive. Blocked initially and then out of bounds. Bruins, great defensive effort. Bruins definitely showing a lot more signs of life. They've already scored more points in this set than they scored in the entire third. Showing some good fight. That's a great kill, though, from Presley. Gives it back to the Tornadoes. Bruins still lead by 2. Both teams still with both timeouts here as we near the midpoint of this fourth set. Lancrone receives the serve well. Cross that one too strong from Hoops. Another good reception from Lancrone. Back corner, and it's beautiful. Great job by Silva. Puts the Bruins back up by 2. Riddle in up front. Lancrone back to serve. Soft touch, kept alive, but gonna not be able to be returned. Rockstad back to serve for Brevard. Certainly been an entertaining set and match overall. Too far. Somehow got a piece of it and then a little bit misjudged there by Hoops. We're all tied at 13. Big strike. And it'll go down as a kill. Nicely done there by Catherine Hoops. Silva was going to serve and instead will hand it off to Swihart. Good set, good block. Hoops and Riddle on the combo. Bruins first to 15 here in the fourth, 15-13. Another good serve, bit of a tough reception there. Not a bad set. Good dig from the Bruins. Set across, Hoops, soft touch. Kept alive. That one caught a piece of the block on the way. Over to Hoops. Great dig on the backside. Set up here for Riddle, going back corner. Gonna go all the way into the bench. Nice save. Great defense there by Brevard. Just keep it alive, and then it's Hoops again. Kirsten Hoops has had the touch. Very well-timed attacks here in the fourth set. And it's gonna be the first Brevard timeout. And the Bruins have successfully flipped the script thus far in the fourth set. After the third set was practically a no contest. They lead by 3 here in the fourth, 16-13. Brevard has helped out some with some errors, but overall the Bruins have looked a lot sharper in the second part of this fourth set. Both teams a little sloppy early on, but the Bruins have made some fine plays here down the recent stretch. And Kirsten Hoops having herself a set. It's come up with a few kills from the setter spot, including the one right before the timeout. Encourage you to check out FCI Agency. They're an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. You can check them out online at fcisc.com. Bruins certainly looking much better here in the fourth, but plenty of work to do yet to force a fifth. They are definitely trending in the right direction, leading 16-13 here, and with the serve. And unfortunately, that one does not make it across the net. And Brevard will take back over. It'll be Presley, who's been one who has at times given the Bruins fits. Bruins hoping for a one and done here. Good dig on the backside. Several of those from Hoxett today. Set up here, and that one's out. Riddle too strong on the attack. It's 16-15. It's a great dig by Hoxett. She's turned in a stellar performance on the backside defensively. Free ball here for Brevard to try to tie it up. Get that one off the tape. Good effort by the Bruins keeping that one alive and getting it over. And going back corner. Nice job on the defense. That's going to be 3 hits and not getting it over. All tied at 16. Brevard has taken all 3 points since they took the timeout. Again, Presley is one that has often been able to get some runs going for Brevard from behind the service line. Good setup, and it's blocked out of bounds. Catherine Hoops with the kill. Bruins back in front. And Hoops will come back to serve. Short set. Good recovery and into the net, and that's going to be 4 hits. It was not blocked. Just hit into the net. Another attack error for the Bruins. Tied at 17. As Pukas in to serve. Bruins just cannot afford these attack errors. They have killed momentum on multiple occasions and spoiled what would otherwise be great setups. And speaking of great, that was perfectly placed by Timber Cruz into the back corner. Well struck there. Puts the Bruins back up by 1. Back to the nail-biter type of set we expected after sets 1 and 2. Set 3 is looking more and more like an aberration at this point. That one's going to go into the seats. Bruins up by 2. Trying to close in on forcing a 5th set. Still 6 points away, but they do have a 2-point lead. Riddle continuing to serve. Again, she is not one that usually serves. In fact, coming into the match, she had no aces or service errors. In fact, she was one of just 2 people on the team that is true for. Madison Goldstrom is the other. Here's Haggerty. Rickard gets the kill. Off the block and down. Bruins back up by 2. Bruins with both timeouts. 1 remaining for Brevard. Silva in up front. Serve is a good one from Kirsten Hoops. Soft touch over. Landcrone is there. Cross to Silva. Off the block. Kept alive. Set goes all the way across. Kept alive, but it's not going to get over. Great effort by Hoops and Silva, but just couldn't get enough on it in the right direction. And into serve comes Pretty. Bruins still lead by 1. The tension is palpable. Silva, way too strong. Tied at 20. See if Coach Denny uses her first here. She does. All tied at 20 apiece. Bruins need this set to force a 5th. Brevard would win the match if they can come away with it. Bruins have actually had the upper hand much of this set, which has been not the story in any of the previous 3. Even the one they won wasn't until the second half of the set that they really started to take any kind of control, and they only won it by 2. But they have been leading much of this 4th set. And now it's essentially first 1 to 5, as long as you can win by 2. 20-20 here in the 4th. Both teams with 1 timeout left. Again, if we do go to a 5th, it will only be played to 15, not to 25. Still win by 2. Pretty on the serve. Bruins backs against the wall here, but definitely anybody's set, all tied 20 apiece. There's one. Rickard with the kill. Sends Cruz back to serve. Magic number is 4 for the Bruins to force a 5th set. Good serve. Strong attack, but well dug. Off the block and out of bounds. Another kill for the Bruins. Now in Catherine Hoops. And final timeout taken by Brevard. as the Bruins came out of their timeout winning back-to-back points. So Brevard now out of timeouts. Bruins with one left in the back pocket. Certainly couldn't ask for a more exciting set here in the fourth. Such a strange match with how different the third set was from all three of the others. All three of the others have come right down to the wire, been very close most of the set. And even though the Bruins have led much of this set, they've never had a big lead. Just a few points most of the time. And they lead by 2 right now. Here we go. Out of the timeout. Cruz continuing to serve for the Bruins. How they would love another ace. She already has a couple. They'd love another one right here. Nice dig. It's going to have to be a back row attack. Placed pretty well, but not much on it. Set goes up, down the line. Haggerty got enough of it to keep it alive. This is going to be... Ooh, I thought that was over the net. Apparently it was not. Sure looked like it from my view. And it's going to be a kill. That was awfully close to being contacted on the opposite side of the net. And that's why you have the official right there on top of it. But that was close. 22-21. What a kill! Emphatic for Catherine Hoops. Couldn't have asked for a better time for that one. Massive strike. Puts the Bruins up 2. Brevard is out of timeouts, remember. Bruins have one left. They lead 23-21, and it'll be Landcrone on the serve. Well received. Good set. And good finish. As McKenna Parkins gets Brevard back within 1. And Rockstad back to serve. Now, if the Bruins give up this point, I would expect Coach Denny to use her second timeout. Of course, the Bruins hoping that will not be relevant. Blocked, but out of bounds. Bruins have set point. And credit Silva with the kill. And Silva is going to check out for Swihart, who will try to serve out the set. 24-22. Bruins have responded in a big way after the lopsided third set. Now have a chance to force a fifth. Here we go. Set point. Good dig. For the set, and they got it! Bruins put it away on the first try this time, and again it's Catherine Hoops. The freshman was huge. Both Hoops were. And we are headed to a fifth and final set. So you'll actually see two of the players there with the second official. They actually do a second coin toss to determine who gets to serve and who gets to choose which side of the coin actually hit the ground. Kind of humorous there. But so this will determine who gets to serve first in the fifth set. There we go. Caught it that time. And then whoever wins the toss will usually elect to serve first. The other side chooses whoever the loser of the coin toss is gets to choose which side the team will take. So I wasn't able to tell which person got it, but it looks like it will be Brevard serving first. And the teams will switch sides when one of the teams reaches 8 points. Once that number is reached, teams will switch, and they will not switch again for the remainder of the set, no matter what the score goes to. So this one for all the marbles. Fifth set. Game to 15. Win by 2. Coming up in 2 minutes. Well, the fans here in the Davis Fieldhouse and you watching on the webcast have been treated to an exciting match thus far. And we have come down to the wire. Fifth and final set on the way. Bruins won the first set. Brevard took sets 2 and 3. Bruins took the fourth. And here we are at the fifth. Bruins still on the left. Brevard still on the right. And I believe if I caught the signs correctly, after the coin toss, it will be Brevard serving first. Looks like they are set up for that. And the Bruins will try to see if they can get off to a quick start. Fourth set was the first and only time they've gotten off to a really solid start in one of the sets. Hoping they can duplicate that here in the fifth. With the game only going to 15, every point just feels a little more crucial. It's going to be pretty. Leading off the fifth, and here we go. And that one's skied out the back. One down, 14 to go for the Bruins. Cruz will serve first, per usual. Good serve, comes almost all the way back. Gonna be a tough save, blocked initially. Another chance, tough angle, and what a shot. That was an incredibly tough play at a difficult angle from Caitlin Presley. And she comes through, all tied at 1. Hawks it to serve. Set across. That one going the wrong way, and it's not going to get tracked down. Catherine Hoops picking up right where she left off last set. Bruins lead 2-1. Up over the block. Chance here for the Bruins. Hoops again. Soft touch, and it's perfect. Kept alive, though. Well done. Blocked and touched out of bounds. Has Pretty got a piece of it. Looked like it was going to be a kill for Hoops earlier. Great job by Brevard keeping it alive. but then able to finish the job, and it's 3-1 Bruins. Good serve. Well received, though. Big strike, and it's out! Just missed long. By the way, even though it is a shorter set, both coaches do still receive 2 timeouts apiece. Good serve, well received. Good set. Comes all the way back across. Nice dig. Tough strike. Good set. Attack blocked up front. Another chance. Hits the net and goes down. Bruins with a big start here. Exactly what the doctor ordered in the 5th. They lead 5-1 early. Landcrone will continue to serve. That went into the net. Unfortunate there. Gives it back to Brevard. And it's going to be Rockstad serving for the Tornadoes. Good pass, good set. Bit of a miscommunication on the attack. Did get it across, but really not much on it. And then a good kill makes it 5-3. The Bruins, by the way, have only been in 2 5-setters thus far this season out of the 9 previous matches. Won 1 against Roanoke, lost 1 at Averett. Good attack, and it's a kill. That one hit the floor. Camila Silva comes up with it. She'll check out in favor of Swihart, who will serve. 6-3. Bruins off to a good start, but still need to keep the foot on the gas pedal. Now, when miss hit on the serve reception. Good chance here for the Bruins to extend the lead. Now chance for the Tornadoes. Soft touch. Just barely got it across. Good diving save by Swihart. And blocked, kept alive. Landcrone going to get under it. Going to be an attack from the back, going backside. Gotten there by Haggerty. Good attack. Another good dig. Extended point. And that one blocked, kept alive. Long point here in the 5th. Down the line and out of bounds. Goes to Brevard. Another marathon point. Tornadoes trim the deficit to 2. This is one that the Bruins really want to see one and done. It's Presley, and she's been able to get Brevard multiple points almost every time she's come up. Not this time! Emma Riddle with the kill. Perfect time for a one and done. And Bruins back up by 3. And it's Catherine Hoops back to serve. She had a monster 4th set, came up with a number of huge plays as the Bruins came away with that one. Good diving effort. That's Kirsten Hoops on the dig. Back corner. Nice job by Swihart. Coming up with the dig. And that's in! That's 8-4, so teams will switch sides. Bruins over halfway there. And if all you watched was the 3rd set, you never would have seen this coming. All tied at 2 sets apiece. But Bruins leading 8-4 here in the 5th. 7 points away from a dramatic comeback victory. Got to do it 1 point at a time. That's a great serve. It's an ace! Catherine Hoops again. And it's going to be the first time out for Brevard as they trail 9-4 here in the 5th. Bruins have ridden the momentum from the 4th right on into the 5th. And this is bigger than, if I'm not mistaken, any lead they had in the fourth set, if I'm remembering correctly. Bruins getting exactly the start they wanted, but need to finish the job here. Still 6 points away, but they do have a 5-point lead. Bruins trying to keep their win streak alive. They won 4 in a row. Trying to make it 5 here, but Brevard has given them all they can handle thus far. Bruins having to rally back from being down 2-1. Brevard still with 1 timeout remaining. Bruins with both of theirs. Here we go, less than 10 seconds on the timeout. Teams retaking the court. Catherine Hoops continuing to serve. Already has 1 ace in this rotation. Bruins would love for this one to be a little less of a nail-biter than the previous sets. Not going to happen on that point. Emphatic kill for Brevard. Trim the deficit back down to 4. Pukas in for Parkins and will serve. Good set. Blocked. No, they're going to say it was not blocked. Just off the net. So that'll be 4 hits, and Brevard will do it again. That one looked deep. Touched across. Good play as Riddle finds a gap here on the near side. Battling for it up top. Riddle is the tallest player on the Bruins team, and she used that height to full advantage there. 10-6 Bruins. And make it 10-7 as Swihart unable to handle it. Tough attack. And here comes Haggerty for Brevard. 10-7. Bruins leading, but Brevard uncomfortably close. Good pass, good set, good finish! As Kyra Rickard puts the Bruins back up by 4. That'll send Kirsten Hoops back to serve. Swihart out, Silva in for the Bruins. Good serve. Set, gotten just barely over. For Cruz, back corner, it's perfect! Bruins lead by 12. Will it be the second timeout here? Brevard only has 1 left, but they trail by 5, and yep, there it is. Brevard out of timeouts and almost out of opportunities. Still alive, but barely. Bruins lead by 5 and just need 3. Impressive effort here from the Bruins in the 5th. They have brought their A game for the most part. A lot of quality possessions and just superb placement. Saw a great example of it there on the last point as it was just beautifully floated into the back corner. That's something the Bruins struggled a little bit with early, is finding those gaps in the defense. And it has been so much better here over the last 2 sets. And the Bruins would love to make this as drama-free in the 5th as possible and just take these next 3 points. Given the way the game has gone so far, I'd be a little surprised if that happens, but that would be ideal. Kirsten Hoops. One of the 2 high-impact freshmen that have made some huge plays throughout the course of this match is on the serve for the Bruins. And here we go. Good serve. Here's the attack from Brevard. No problem on the recovery. That one's skied by Haggerty. Good chance here, and finding the gap was Hoxett. 12-8. Into serve is Pretty. Top of the rotation here for Brevard. 12-8 Bruins. Tension is palpable. Miss hit on the serve. It's going to be a tough angle. Placed well, though. Another chance for Hoxett off the block and down for the kill. It's 12-9. And it's going to be a timeout Bruins. I wondered if they might use one there. Thought Coach Denny might give it one more point. She's going to go ahead and call it here. Still has one more in reserve to use. Bruins lead has been trimmed from 5 to 3. 12-9, still 3 points away, as they were at Brevard's timeout. Well, this one has certainly been exciting. Here we go, out of the timeout. Again, Bruins do still have one more remaining. Here we go. Brevard on the serve. Bruins lead by 3 and are 3 points away. Here's Pretty. Out! Smart play, letting that one go. Did not miss by much. And the Bruins' magic number is 2. Make it 1! It's an ace for Cruz! 14-9. 5 chances at match point for the Bruins. But they love to do it on the first. Cruz on the serve. Good set. Dug by Cruz. Set up. Blocked. Kept alive, but it's out of bounds. Landcrown got to it, but couldn't keep it in. Brevard fights off 1 match point. Hawks it back to serve. Bruins will try to win the match on Brevard's serve. Kept alive. Free ball for the Tornadoes. Set across. Soft touch. Diving effort. Kept alive. Going to be a free ball. Put back by Cruz. Chance here for Brevard. Goes across. Nice dig by Hoops. Blocked, but kept alive. Over. Long point here on match point. And it's out of bounds! Was it touched? Yes, it was. Bruins started to celebrate. Coach Denny can't believe it. Has her hands in the air. Landcrown is asking who touched it. And they're saying it was Silva. She's laughing, clearly not in agreement with that call. But it's kept alive for at least one more point. Bruins thought they had the match. We'll try again here. Set up for Silva. And some sweet redemption, as that will do it. 15-11 in the 5th. And the Bruins come from behind and take it in 5. Huge win for the Bruins here in their home opener. They move to 6-4 on the year, extend their winning streak to 5 matches in a row. And Brevard will drop to 2-5 on the season. What a match, as the Bruins overcome, dropping the second and third sets to come back in dramatic fashion and take this one 3 sets 2. Well, hope you can join us again next time, but thank you so much for watching. I'm Nate Work, saying have a wonderful evening, and thanks again for watching.